And when you're brand new walking into a country and you're meeting all these people and you're a little bit jet lagged and you're a little bit maybe hungry or thirsty and you just can't seem to think quite straight, but you really don't want to miss anything. I always carry a little notebook. I buy a brand new one for every trip. And I write things down like, where are we staying? Who's the person in charge of what their phone number is? And then when you meet people, I write them down. I write what they're supposed to do or how they impact your team. I also have a little stack of postcards of Washington State. So the Space Needle, Mount Rainier, apples, all the things that Washington State's famous for. And so when I need to tell somebody what it's like where I live, I show them. This is what the mountain looks like that my house looks at. This is the crop that we grow. This is what we're famous for. Some trinket to give away because people always give us gifts. It's always difficult at the end when people give you gifts and you don't have some trinket or some little thing to give them.
Sometimes equipment breaks down. So you have to be prepared with duct tape works. It's great.
Being a physician, I tend to focus on a lot of things that keep me healthy. So I take my own stash of medications and first aid kit and stuff like that.
And I think probably the most important thing, and I wish I would have taken more, was baby wipes. In the third world countries, toilet paper they don't have it. So you have to make sure they're able to take care of yourself and properly be able to wash your hands and all those things, because you don't want to get sick. You don't want to miss out on opportunities and chances. The more that you're sick or in bed, you're missing something outside.
Some sort of tool like a Leatherman or something always comes in handy when something breaks. I always take duct tape with me. It'll fix just about anything. An important thing to remember is kids are kids everywhere, and they love stickers, they love little toys, they love that stuff. Not only makes them happy, but it helps you get what you need to do done, like examining them. The first thing I would say to a new volunteer is thank you. And the second thing I would say is you're in for a great experience. But please do a few things. Prepare yourself. Believe what the MTI people tell you as far as orientation. It's not going to be all roses there. You're going to be in uncomfortable situations. We are working with people that you're just now meeting. Be prepared to share about yourself and share with other people.
You're in a remote region and you try and be prepared as possibly prepared as you can. Sometimes there's power outages. There's storms that come and the power goes out. Well, what do you do? And people are sitting there waiting for treatment all day. But you do the best you can with what you have. You might change gears and do some oral hygiene instruction instead of doing extractions or fillings. It's a challenge, but you're flexible and you switch gears. And you use that time as a teaching moment.
And really be open. Be a good listener. You're in their land. You're in their house. So just like anything, you listen a little bit more. You take it in. You do as they do. It may be different to you, but you're going to learn something out of it. And to ask questions and to communicate. If something doesn't feel right, ask. This doesn't feel right. Or what should I be doing right now? Or what's the expectation? All of us, I think, do pretty well when we know what's expected of us, or we know what it is that we're doing. So ask those questions to people, and sometimes the answers might not be what you're looking for, but take a little piece of it, and then you formulate your own answer.
Just remember, you have a huge amount of knowledge, and you have experience and talents that you don't even realize you have, and just do the best that you can, knowing that it is a huge gift no matter what you do, even if it's not what you expect to do. Sometimes it's not what you've planned that is the best thing that happens on a trip.
It's going to be different, and you have to adapt to that. You have to be able to overcome those hurdles and go with the flow and just have fun. You have to have fun. Once you start having fun, you'll realize how much you're learning and how much you're appreciating your experience.
It's really important to know what culture you're going to. Usually before I go, I will go to the library and pick up a couple books and read about the culture so I know what expectations Muslims have, what kind of quirks are there about a specific culture versus what I'm used to.
I didn't know that you didn't ever shake with the left hand, or that you never touch anybody with your left hand in that country. And so, when I shake, sometimes I reach out with my left hand, and they're like, "Ooh, don't touch me with that left hand." Be very aware of the situation, or aware of your surroundings, and you will pick it up. But the best way is to also talk to people that have gone to that country. Since I've been back, I've talked to many people that have gone over there since I have gone, and to ask me those questions, and I always kind of give them the same spiel of important things to take. So I think know where you're going, talk to people that have been there, and then pack a lot of baby wipes.